Hey guys, welcome back. This is ChosenArchitect, and today we're going to be diving into Futurepack's space travel. Hopefully you guys are ready. Alright guys, so today is going to be kind of a special episode. We're going to be diving into the rocketry part of Futurepack and building a rocket. We're actually going to build a rocket together today. It's not going to be a very big one. It's going to be kind of simple. But it is going to get us where we need to go, I hope. Everything should revolve around all the materials that we have researched through Futurepack. So mainly the basic materials is done. Like here's some of the stuff that we're going to be working with today. Basically, this is almost all of the stuff that we're going to need for today's episode, all in my inventory. So metal blocks for sure, because you're going to need solid metal blocks, and then you're going to need some kind of coloring and an airbrush to be able to change the color of these blocks. You're gonna need a fuel tank. I don't know how many I need. I've made 2 fuel tanks so far. I hope that's gonna be enough to support 9 thrusters, but this computer should tell me if I have enough for that or not. I'm hoping that it shouldn't use too much fuel for one journey, because I've been working on the fuel and I'm at a point where I have enough to fill 2 of these tanks full of fuel. I'm pretty sure they have a inventory in them. As you can see right here's the inventory. This is the fuel where you input the fuel, and then this is actually I think this is the storage. This is where they put the fuel and it turns into a full tank. If you look at Futurepack and fuel, you get 8 of these rocket fuel for this recipe. And I'm going to assume that 1 rocket fuel equals 8 of the fuel. There's no other way to get it other than this way. And I don't know if these actually require... I don't know if they require like power or anything like that. But we'll get the powering and everything wired up later on. For right now, we're just hooking this stuff up and just kind of building it. The board computer is going to require power. I'm going to be moving some of the stuff from down there into our ship. We're basically going to turn this little ship into our Futurepack hub. I think that'll be fair to do. So yeah, it is nighttime, but I don't think that matters. I went ahead and built a launch platform. This thing is really not going to launch anywhere. It's just going to just teleport there. So I figured this would be a good place to start. Now I want the tail end of my rocket to be here, and the nose of my rocket to be facing here, maybe, or actually probably the other way around. This is going to be the head of my rocket, the face of it. This is going to be the back of the rocket. And I kind of wanted to start working on the back of the rocket to begin with, and I think that might work out. So let's go ahead and do that. I think the back I want white. So if I take this brush, I put white inside there. I don't think I can put it in my inventory to color it. No, this has to be done by hand. So what you can do, place down a row of the items that you want to color. And yeah, it's really loud. And you can thus color. And as you can see, it takes some durability. But with the plasma cutter, it's super fast to break these blocks. So I mean, it's not that hard. You may even be able to set up an auto placer, an auto breaker, to be able to do this for you. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and get some of the blocks colored. I mean, we can color them as we go. But I mean, it's super loud for you guys. It's even loud for me. And I have my volume turned way down. It seems like it ignores what your volume level is. Alright. So this is going to be some of the basic stuff. So let me just get a sort of platform set up. I want the thrusters to be back here. And I want it to be lifted off the ground a little bit. Not too much. The ship's going to be pretty high up whenever we land on the other planet. So these are just going to be my building blocks for right now. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to take this, and I know that it's going to be 3 wide. So I'm going to have a thruster here, and a thruster here. Right? And then this needs to be lifted up. And there's going to be a thruster here as well. Like that. And this is going to be the back thruster. Well, not exactly like that. because technically that's going to be broken. And that's going to be the back thruster. And then right here, which, let me actually test this out real quick. I mean, it doesn't have to stay inside this box, but I want it to kind of stay somewhat in the box. And I mean, we can technically paint this whole thing when we're done. It doesn't really matter. Now that I think about it, I might want to do it that way. That'll probably be a little bit quicker. All right, so we have a thruster here, and then what I'm going to do is have a thruster here as well. And there'll be 3 of them there. And like I said, 3 thrusters here as well. Like that. And this is what the thrusters look like. They are off by default. I think you can give them redstone signal to give them the color. Let's try redstone signal. Because I was reading up in the book, and it said something about if you can turn them with redstone signal, and it doesn't actually affect the blocks. Yeah, look at that. The redstone signal, actually, we can probably give this a redstone signal. And it lights up those 2. That's not bad. I kind of like the way that looks. That actually kind of gives them a little bit of life. And we can make levers. We should have the stuff to make them. 2 more. That might be enough. We need a lever here. A lever there. Look at that. These blocks are now lit up and ready to go. Awesome. So that's going to be somewhat of the structure, the shape that I was wanting to go with. This I can have gone. This gone. It looks kind of derpy, but I think that's going to be fine. And then I want to kind of layer this section. I want this out. I want these painted black. Right? Because I want this... No, actually, I want the in more. In just a little bit more. Basically repeating the same pattern that we have. Like this. And the corners are actually going to disappear. I don't want there to be corners on this thing. Because the harsh corners, as you can see, like right here, I think that makes it look a little bit funny. When it is supposed to be a spaceship, you know? I want that to be black, actually. And we'll get all those changed soon. That up here, I want that gone. Want all the corners on it to be gone. There we go. And we'll finish this off. Is that fine? I think that looks fine. That looks good. And then I want those to be black. So we can open up our paint here. And paint them all black. I know, it's so loud. And that looks good, actually. Looks pretty good. I'm digging it. Alright, so I'm starting to flush out the general shape of the ship. As you can see, we have our rockets on the side. I haven't done the wings yet. The wings will be last. There'll kind of be some wings coming off the side. But I'm kind of rounding out the shape. I haven't colored it yet. There's a reason behind that. We'll do that later. But yeah, just getting the shape, general, round, ship-looking, ship-like. Even throw that in there as if it's like almost like a boat. You know, you can kind of round the bottom out like a boat. You know, we kind of want to make it look semi-aerodynamic. And I'm kind of working on the roof right now. I don't exactly know what to do with the roof. I'm kind of pulling it forward, and then I think I'm just going to make it all glass. I do have the glass here. Now the front of it, I do plan on the front being this like black color, because a lot of the ships that you see like from NASA and stuff like that, the fronts are black, and I think it looks a lot nicer. I think it has something to do with the material that is like atmosphere proof. Like whenever they slam into the atmosphere, it's heat proof. Something to do with the heat resistance. I don't know. But yeah, we're going to encapsulate this thing. I want to kind of make it look as good as possible. You know, it is a Minecraft spaceship. I mean, it's only going to look so good. So, I mean, got to keep that in mind as well. But I am going to, you know, try to adjust. I think that looks pretty good. Here is, I mean, I don't want that much window showing, so I may actually pull this forward all the way. Back one, let's try this. And I don't even like that. I think I want that covered. Like I want this whole thing covered. And I'm not liking the shape is the problem. Like that. The glass, man. The glass is what's really getting me here. I'm not liking that. Especially on the top. I think maybe I can thicken the top. And then it might look good. And then, of course, these will be all enclosed. And this will be enclosed. Same on this side. Just kind of following the pattern. Trying my best to keep it simple. So, I mean, I don't want too many blocks because then I have to have more thrusters. So let's see what this looks like. It may look really funny. Okay, yeah, we can remove these blocks. We don't really need these front-facing blocks, I don't think. Get rid of those. This is just a stand. I think that looks kind of good, actually. To be honest, it doesn't look that bad. Not bad at all, actually. What about this glass over here, though? Just remove it, maybe? I think we just get rid of it. Yeah, we can just get rid of it. I don't think... It doesn't seem to be fitting, so... Let's get rid of it. And then, I mean, we really just have to spray this thing down. I do want to... I mean, after spraying it down, how far back can we extend this? Or we can strip it down. Okay, I want to strip it down as far as I can. And then extend it out. 3. Kind of just gives this whole thing shape. The wings are going to be back here. And I think this thing is about ready to go. So let's get the wings put on here. All right, guys. I don't want you to think I'm crazy, but I used the exact amount of blocks that I had available. The exact amount, which is kind of crazy. I do see a couple things, though, that I do need to make some more of these blocks for. Especially on the front. I want this piece right here to actually come out a little bit. I want it to come out at least 1 or 2 more blocks because it doesn't look round. And then these are the wings. It's just uncolored. It looks derpy because it's uncolored. Believe me, it is going to look pretty decent. Let's just head back to the base, and we can actually make some more of those panels. I only need a couple more. So that'll be fine there. And then we also have some ventilation and stuff like that. That's for the inside. To kind of make the inside look a little bit better. I don't think I need anything else. Opposed from that. But yeah, this looks kind of cool, actually. Honestly, we could do some like interesting stuff here with the front of the ship. That might also look kind of cool. I don't know. I'm kind of going through, you know, some interesting stuff. It is kind of a realistic looking spaceship, which I mean, you don't have to do. You can do whatever you want. I have some more of those. Some more of those. Let me just go ahead and get a bunch of them. Why not? I'm just hoping 9 thrusters. So you need 1 thruster for every 100 blocks you use. I still don't think I'm even close to hitting any kind of max or anything like that. So I still think I'm pretty good there. I think that looks kind of weird. But yeah, I'm going to add a block here. That's going to make that look a little bit better. A block here. And we do that. We can make kind of a unicorn looking thing. All right, so the next part is honestly just blasting this thing, getting it colored. Currently I have black in here, which I think is going to be perfect for the bottom. I want this section to be all black. I think that'll look good, having the bottom kind of black colored. And we can change it up. Let's do some orange in here. We can actually make some stripes or something like that with the orange. I don't know. How's this sound? We can do like the front section of the wings. Let's do the back. I think that looks kind of cool. I'm avoiding the sides because I do want to paint them a certain color on the front. We'll make this thing kind of orange looking. This is going to be so cool looking. I actually like this whole, like, painting sort of design thing that's going on here. That you can do. That's kind of cool, actually. I'm actually really enjoying that. The back, we can actually go ahead and do some more white. I may even have to go underneath the ship to change a few things. We can do blue here. I'm gonna leave the very back tips. I want those to be black. I missed an orange. That's supposed to be orange as well. Oh, we can't actually recolor them. That's no cool. Okay. Recolor. So I guess be careful when you're coloring. Don't mess up, because you might not have the stuff to fix it. Alright, and blue. And what's the rest? The rest I want black, I think. I think I want the rest to be black. At least here, anyways. We can always add it and make it any kind of, like, color on the bottom. I still have the bottom to color. Like this section right here. I want it to be black, though. And we have these under sections that we need to get painted. Anything that's exposed to the outside has to be colored. I'll have to get on the inside. I think I'm going to remove those blocks on the inside. Any block that's not on the outside, I want to have more room on the inside. Any extra I can get. So I'll be able to tell whenever stuff's not colored. Okay, so here, that would be, what, orange? We can do orange back on that. That is the undercarriage. Perfect. It should be the same here. Now, I do want to kind of go under here and see what needs to be colored. Should be the whole underside. Which will need to be black. I may be running out of black. Actually, I'll do white. We have more white. My black I'm almost out of. That is blue. That is blue. That was an accident. That needs to be white. And white again. I'm gonna break these stands for now. Because I need to make sure. I don't think I want them coming with me. I'm just gonna have this thing hovering for right now. This seems off. There's blocks there, but not a block here. That's 3 blocks. Ah, so see? I found an issue. There we go. Now it's symmetrical. Perfect. Alright, and then we need to get the rest finished off. Perfect. I think that's it, guys. I think that's a completed spaceship here. Awesome. And just cover up our platform. And we're good to go. Oh, we need to paint those black if I have enough black ink. Oh, I hope I do. I'm out. So, maybe just paint them blue. I don't want to have to go make more dye. So I'll just paint them blue for now. I hope they are considered connected. It's another issue that may happen where they're not considered connected. Alright. Looking pretty snazzy. Now we need to weigh in. That is going to be some sort of door. We need a door or a teleporter in. Okay, so I can actually close this back up. Nice. Nice and dark. I didn't bring any lights with me either. But yeah, this is where this comes in handy. We can just break all of these blocks that we don't need. Oh, I didn't even know these were unpainted. Well, I will leave those. We're finding all kinds of weird things going on now. Right? Okay, and that can go a little bit dark, I know. Super dark. What do we have in there? Blue. Just finish it off. And the back section, a little bit of white. And I think we have a completed spaceship, guys. This may not be the best looking machine in the world, but it is going to hopefully get the job done. And I believe so. Alright guys, so this is the beauty. This is what we're looking for right here. And boy, did we get it. So, this is what the rocket finally ended up looking like. We have just a little bit left to do with the rockets here. Not much, not much. We are almost ready to go to space. I did go ahead and put some doors. We got a door here, a door here. These are composite doors, really easy to make. I went ahead and put my fuel tanks. You can just place them inside here. You are going to need them. I have some blue lamps, and it's all being controlled by this lever that's from Futurepack. Fairly nice. I have some viewing little areas down here so we can look down below. And all of my machines, almost all of them, fit in here. I can't really fit my controller or my calculation thing in here. My scanner, the scanner doesn't require power, so I can kind of just go right here. Wherever I want to put it, it doesn't really matter. I could put it up here or up here. I don't know. Actually, probably look better up here. And then have this guy up there as well. And then we can put some kind of half slab or something like that up there eventually, whenever we get to it. You know, however we feel like doing that. But I just have some neon piping running some energy across using just the generator. I've seemed, you know, to make it with just these 3 generators. And it seems like this thing, all it needs is the generator. Whenever I click on this, it says, the thrusters don't have enough fuel. You still have 1 thruster that needs to be powered. So one of these tanks powers 8. So I did place the 8 rocket fuel inside here. And what that seemed to do was power, I guess, 1,000 or 1 millibucket. And what that seemed to do was power 1 thruster for 1 millibucket, basically, or 1,000 millibuckets. This one doesn't have any fuel in it. I'm going to show you how that works, and then I have some more rocket fuel to go ahead and make. And of course, you make this rocket fuel by taking your, I'm not even going to pronounce that word, and you get that from the centrifuge recipe with your dust. You can get dust by breaking down the neon ingots, but I found the best way to get dust is by doing the crystals. Because, of course, to get the ingot, you have to have 2 crystals, which makes no sense at all. That is the best way to do that. So, I also have some storage back here. We have some large chests from Futurepack. Trying to go with the theme, you know, with Futurepack, stuff like that. I think it's looking fairly nice. Let's go ahead and drop the fuel in here. You just throw it in there. You get some blaze powder back, which is kind of funny. And then if we click on here, everything is ready to go. It's just chat space go. So we are ready to go. The only thing we're missing is the telescope. So it told us in the telescope to just right click on it. Bam. And I guess we've looked up in the sky and we found some of this research here. And we now have coordinates to Menelaus. I think that's how it's pronounced. Or Menelaus. I think it might be Menelaus. And what we can do with that is throw that in here. And guys, we're about ready to launch off into space. I do want to clear off my inventory. And have only the required items. I don't know if the oxygen tank is going to be of any use to us. But I am going to throw it on just in case. It is a part of the mod. It's just an oxygen tank. There's actually no way to really fill it up or anything like that. I am going to fill up my plasma cutter. And I'm going to fill up my grappling hook. My sword, I haven't had to fill it up, so it should be just fine. And everything else should be ready to go, I do believe. I think we just need, we need food. I have some food on me. Oh, we also need our battery. And I think that's about it, guys. I think we're ready to launch into space. Man, this is super exciting. I've come all this way with all this research to be able to do this. Let's hop in our seat. And let's sit here. And let's figure out what we need to do. So, home. What is this? Like mystery planet? Kind of cool. So some kind of weird void mystery planet. I'm pretty sure this is the planet we need to go to. This one says question mark. This one we have the coordinates for. We should be able to hit, what, the check mark? Oh, guys. That... Oh, man. Okay. So we made it here. How cool sounding is that? What just happened? Oh, wow. Look how dark it is down there. Oh, that's one thing. I don't think I brought too much light. I don't have any torches. I do have glowstone, though. That I do have. So we can make some glowstone. And I'll have to use that for now, I guess. That or it's the time of day. It's just not the time of day. Oh boy. Oh, there's a rock on our ship. That's no good. We'll have to get rid of that. Okay, so man, that's a... Whoa. Oh no, that was a bad idea. Space mites. Space mites. Oh no. Okay, yep. Okay, good thing we have slime boots. That was a bad idea. Okay, so I know now, don't break those. Oh my... Let's not. I don't have any armor. Oh my goodness. No, okay. Oh, what is going on with the sky? No. What in the world? Can I reach my spaceship? Oh, thank goodness. No. Wow, the sky, there's no shaders right now. Like, this is just straight up what the sky looks like. Oh no, what are these things? Like, I can't even fight them. They're like bunny rabbit spiders. Alright, I think I'm gonna try and relog. Maybe that will fix the sky. I don't honestly know why the sky is so trippy like that. Yeah, the sky is really tripping me out. This should not be what's going on, but it is. Interesting. So interesting. And to get back to our ship, of course, we're going to have to figure out a way to do that. It is way up there. Super cool looking. I should not have broke that thing on the ship. But those things are horrifying. We'll not do that again. Okay. I don't exactly know what we're supposed to be looking for on this planet. But I'm going to relog, join back in, and see what happens. Alright, so as I was reading and kind of looking at some of the stuff that I needed to do, I did kind of realize what I actually need to figure out. So, let's take a look at the quantum stuff that we need to make. Quantanium. If we take a look down the rabbit hole that is to make this stuff, it is this recipe. We can't make it yet because we haven't researched it quite yet. But, we need this gadolinium, or gadolium. To get that, we need rare earth. To get rare earth, we need to get this dirt or gravel, which is from this planet. So we need to harvest all of this dirt that we can from this planet, and or gravel from it as well. That will help out tremendously and will allow us to be able to farm this place. So yeah, whenever you get this this material, you do get an advancement that says metals inside, which is kind of cool. And yeah, you're gonna need all of this that you can get. And it looks almost as if, like, it's surrounded, like if you drain this area out, it'd probably be a little bit easier, but I mean, this stuff is everywhere. So, you're going to want to gather as much of it as you can. I mean, just look at it. Look at it all. It's a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. But you're going to want every single bit of that dirt, because that's how we're going to centrifuge stuff, and how we're going to progress to get that last achievement done, which I think is kind of cool. So yeah, we made it to another planet. I do notice that there are tons of mushrooms here. Mushrooms are a huge part of this world. And the sky is a little derpy. Something weird to do with the fog. It may have something to do with Optifind, for all I know. It may not like the fact that I'm using Optifind. There are pigs on this planet. I'm trying to think of some other useful things that you might find. It does seem like there's copper ore and things like that on, you know, in here. There's a lot of this sand, which I don't have a use for at the moment. And I still don't know what this stuff does. So it'd be nice to learn about that. But man, at the moment, we're living high and mighty. Look at all these animals. Just gotta stay away from those things. Those things are horrifying. Especially if you have arachnophobia. Yeah, I noticed this big crevasse over here. This giant hole in the ground. Wow. Giant hole in the ground. Man, this is massive. Yeah, this is the kind of cool stuff that I want to see when I go to different planets. Actually, not get attacked by spiders would be a thing. Oh boy. Yeah, there's a lot of you. But yeah, there's also some other stuff that's supposed to be down here as well. There's like massive amounts of that weird fungus stuff that we found. But we should also be able to find, you know, like some more crystals and stuff, I think, that are on this planet. I think there's some other crystals and things like that. But yeah, man, this is interesting. So we're gonna head back to the spaceship, and I'll see you guys there once I get some more of a little bit of venturing done. So guys, when I got up here, I know the sky is glitching out for some reason. When I got up here, there's these fireflies, and when you break them, like earlier, it just dropped blaze powder. I thought that was really interesting. Like, it literally dropped blaze powder for, like, no reason. There was one over here that did that. And I don't know if they just light dark areas or what, but that's kind of cool, actually. Kind of cool. So yeah, we ended up finding a bunch of cool stuff. Now, I'm pretty sure we can, if you want to, use this to teleport back. It says thrusters don't have enough fuel. You still have 2 thrusters that need to be powered, which is fine, because I'm able to teleport back home without using this ship, which is perfectly fine. But, I mean, normally you would want to have some extra fuel on you to be able to bring back, which I'm not too concerned about. As you can see, it actually used up this one first completely, and then used up one for this. So, I would probably recommend having another, like 2 more stacks, like just having another stack in there. Well guys, if you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to click that subscribe button if you haven't already, and also give this video a thumbs up. I really appreciate it. You guys are awesome, and as always, let's go!